Good afternoon, Knights, and happy Women's History Month. Thank you for joining us today.
Broadcasting live from Academy Park World News Headquarters on flight, and today is Wednesday, March 11th, and it is a day one. And now let's go over to Havoc with today's weather.
Thank you, Flight. For today's weather, there will be a high of 58 degrees with a low of 40 degrees, and expected to be mostly cloudy. And now, here are some things happening here that AP students should know about.
Important announcement. All Southeast Delco School District schools will be closed for students on Monday, March 16, 2020. This will be a day of instructional planning for administrators, teachers, and staff to focus on solidifying preparations for the possibility of school closures due to recent developments of COVID-19 or coronavirus in Pennsylvania.
This is an announcement from Ms. Rakowski. If you are a student competing in the National Junior Duck Stamp Competition, the deadline is this Friday. Please make sure that you check in with Ms. Rakowski in room 210 if you have not done so recently.
Just a reminder that first and second place will win cash prizes, and there are a plethora of awards simply for competing. So waddle your 9x12-inch waterfowl drawing or painting over to Ms. Rakowski in room 210 ASAP.
African Students Association. The African Students Association will have a meeting today at 2:25 in Mr. Jones' room 142. The ASA is open to all students of all regions, creeds, and races, and wants to see you there.
College visit. A representative from Alvernia University will be hosting an instant decision day in the auditorium on March 18th. Interested seniors must sign up in the guidance office by March 17th.
Universal Technical Institute. Any 11th or 12th grade student who is interested in the Universal Technical Institute, please see Ms. Kaiser in the guidance office as soon as possible.
And now let's take a break and go over to Baina and Isaiah with our feature on Women's History Month, as well as today's Women's History Month trivia question.
Thank you, Samir. Yesterday's Women's History Month trivia question was, who was the ecologist writer whose groundbreaking book, Silent Spring in 1962, initiated the environmental movement?
The answer is Rachel Carson. Rachel Louise Carson was an American marine biologist, author, and conservationist whose books Silent Spring and others were writing and credited with advancing the global environmental movement.
Carson began her career as an aquatic biologist in the U.S. Bureau of Fisheries and became a full-time writer in the 1950s. Her widely praised 1951 bestseller, The Sea Around Us, won her a U.S. National Book Award in recognition as a gifted writer.
Late in the 1950s, Carson turned her attention to the conservation, especially problems that she believed were caused by synthetic pesticides. The result was on the book Silent Spring in 1962, which brought environmental concerns to the unprecedented share of the American people. Although Silent Spring was met with fierce opposition by chemical companies and spurred a reversal in the nation pesticide policy, which led to a nationwide ban to DDT and other pesticides.
It also inspired a grassroots environmental movement that led to the creation of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Carson was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Jimmy Carter.
Today's Women's History Month trivia question is, who was the first American woman poet whose poetry was published in London in 1650?
Again, who was the first American woman poet whose poetry was published in London in 1650? Teachers, please email all answers to Miss Lincoln by 12:20. And now, back to Flight and Samir.
Thank you, baby. Senior Scholarship Opportunity. The Ann Klinger Burns Scholarship is accepting applications. Interested seniors can find out how to apply in the guidance office.
Senior dues are $125 and must be paid before you purchase your prom ticket. You can pay the total amount at once or installments.
Students, don't forget, whenever you are at lunch, please remember to take a fruit or vegetable. They're delicious and very good for you.
And now, here is Jalen with your horoscopes for today, Wednesday, March 11th.
Thank you, Samir. If you are Aries, make sure that you have as much information as possible before taking action. Don't let friends hold you back or slow you down. Taurus, follow your gut feeling regarding what you need to be done to stay ahead. Don't deny yourself today. Gemini, you may have hidden adversity who would love to prove you wrong. Someone you like may be receptive and actively seeking your company. Cancer, focus and concentration will serve you well today. Be prepared to take care of important issues that present themselves. Leo, Don't let your personal dilemmas interfere with your goals. You may win favors if you present your ideas and include your family. Virgo, emotions may keep you from seeing things accurately today. Valuable information can be yours if you listen to those with experience. Libra, you will be indecisive today. Listen to others and formulate your course of actions. Scorpio, don't let your emotions interfere with your integrity. Turn the relationship you are struggling with around and start a new one. Sagittarius, you are in a highly get it all done mood and have little patience with those who are slacking off. Capricorn, new friendships will develop through group events. You are in the mood to do things such as competitive sports or club activities. Aquarius, your ability to clearly express ideas will help you convince others of new possibilities. Don't make any rash statements you may regret later. Pisces, things are looking good for you, so open your eyes and get it done. You may find it difficult to control your emotions. And now let's go over to Amy with today's sports.
Thank you, Jalen. The boys tennis team opened their 2020 season in fine fashion yesterday down in Del Valle League rival Chichester 5-0 without dropping a set. Winning for the Knights were Abdul Thali, Charles Spore, and Calvin Keys in singles, and the doubles team of Dylan Sikowski, Owen Nelson, and Long Tran Kalon Spencer. The now 1-0 Knights host visiting Monsignor Bonner this coming Friday. The team is reminded to be on the courts for practice right after school today. Today, girls JV and varsity softball plays Potts Grove at home. JV at 3:45 and varsity at 4 o'clock on the Sharon Hill Elementary field. Girls JV and varsity lacrosse plays Northley away. Game starts at 3:45. And boys varsity and JV baseball plays Central Bucks West away. Game starts at 3:45. From everyone here at Knightline News, I'm Amy.
I'm Jalen.
I'm Zay.
I'm Vaina.
I'm Liam. Hello, Nuts.
And I'm Havoc.
I'm Flight.
And I'm Samir. Have a great day, Knights. Keep those electronics out of sight, those student IDs visible, those hoods off, and there's AirPods and earbuds in your locker.
And remember, in honor of Women's History Month, Dolly Parton once said, "Find out who you are and do it on purpose."
From everyone here at Knightline News World News Headquarters, remember, Knights, to be here, be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. And happy Women's History Month.